they decide to score that play. Into the box now, Jake Dizzy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Dizzy was born in Massachusetts. Is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. In now, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. On to third, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive to center field. Green is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nelson Cruz.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Gary Carter waits on deck, and that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping in, Gary Carter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Digging in, Anibal Sanchez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First offering on its way. 4-1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Softly on the line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Mondesi, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drives it out to deep right center field. Green racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Archer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Ground ball right side. Mondesi picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Sean Green. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Green hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. Is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move, and they can't run it down. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Dizzy. 1 down. Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Dizzy. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jake Dizzy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit to first. Carter fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. At the plate, Gary Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's fouled away. Sanchez gets his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Kendrys Morales. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw home. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. Ready for another shot now. Raul Mondesi. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 1-1. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Archer. Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Sean Green. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses 1-1.
This guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is standing in. Chris Archer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the third baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelap. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Jake Dizzy. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll get back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a high pop-up. Carter is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Martinez
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Larry Doby will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Larry.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And they're runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Yelich is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Dizzy going back on it at the track. And he makes. Edwin Diaz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A little bouncer.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
The left fielder, number
So
22.
striding forward now, Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramirez on second. Yelich at first, 1 gone. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
First baseman, number 3.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Carter is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Green. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Sean Green.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Nelson.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready once again, Gary Carter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Troy Percival enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. No balls and 1 strike. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Troy Percival. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Orlando Arcia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Jake Dizzy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Billy Williams is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff at the top of the 8th. Popped high in the air. Robinson is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Hanley Ramirez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Sean Green, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Right fielder. Right.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He doubled his last time through. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Dizzy is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point from the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes. In is Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Popped him up. Mondesi ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. There to take it is Ramirez. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Green. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between New York and the Dominican Republic. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and we are set for the game.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Duke Snider.
The left fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Schwarber corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, George Brett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ramirez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Raul.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he's safe. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Baez over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Sean Green. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Steve Pearce. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Drilled to the left side. to his right, Ramirez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bryce Harper.
High in the air out to center field.
Green waits on it.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Frank Thompson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires. At the plate, J.D. Martinez set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball one. Martinez at third with nobody out. 1-1 to Schwarber.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Brett has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left center, giving chase is Snyder. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Brett has it. And there are two away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Latos. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper coming on. He's there to track it down. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Green in pursuit. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Gary Carter. First offering on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Mondesi waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. That's lifted the other way out to left. Snyder is there. One pitch, one out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ramirez.
To first. Backhanded. And he will make it to the bag. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the run is Green. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. This is skied into short left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Green. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Sean Green.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And it's fouled away. Green on at first, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. In now, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Steve Pearce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And now Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Mondesi scoops it up onto first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. On the ground to third, taken in by Brett. No problem here, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Latos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rolled slowly to first. Thomas charging in on it, and he is out on the tag. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio if he continues.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Gary Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Schwarber shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Green. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and no strikes. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Brett is there for it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Right side hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. In there, strike one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Green is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Into the box, Duke Snider. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Still no runs allowed for Latos through 6 1/3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt.
Into the box now, George Brett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. Now at the plate, Gary Carter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Popped up. Thomas moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raul Mondesi. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And that misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. No hits to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter is there. 1 away. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control. He spotted that pitch.
So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Green ranging back to the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down the low for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Ready now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Jonathan Broxton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Coming to the plate now, Sean Green. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sent on the ground out to second. Pierce has it. Throw on to first. They'll take care of Green, and that's the second out. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. 1-0 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and a strike. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. A tag, but it's too late, and Ramirez takes third here. Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Billy Williams will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a back to pinch hit, leading things off here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Green waits on it.
2 down. Now at the plate, Duke Snider, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz ranging back at the track, and he makes a nice catch. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Barry Larkin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Harper coming on. 2 gone. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball. The jammed it. Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Billy Williams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in. That
Brett is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition.